Hello everyone and welcome to Fatma Sami's channel. Today's video is for the 7th grade semester 1. We're gonna do some exercises on Unit 3 Skills Book. Unit 3 Exciting Environments. Exercise number 1. Read and answer. Look at the questions and answers about the equator and different environments on pages 26 and 27 of your class book. Read the questions below. Look at the map on page 26 and 27 of your class book and write the answers to the questions. Let's see the answers. Number 1. Is Africa near the equator? Yes, it is. Number 2. Are there any cold places in Antarctica? Yes, there are. Number 3. Are there any grasslands in Antarctica? No, there aren't. Number 4. Is Europe near the equator? No, it isn't. Exercise number 2. Make and label. Remove cut-out pages C and D from pages 115 and 113 at the back of this book. Follow the instructions on cut-out page C. Put your completed world map in your portfolio. Exercise number 1. Look, read and match. Match each of these descriptions to the pictures on page 28 of your class book. Write the picture letter and the name of the environment above each description. Let's see the answers. Number 1. It's very cold and there is snow and ice for most of the year. Cold places. Matches A. Number 2. It rains very little. It's usually very hot and dry. Desert. Matches D. Number 3. It's never cold. It's always hot and wet. Rainforests. Matches B. Number 4. It only rains a few times a year. It's usually hot and dry. Grassland. Matches C. Exercise number 2. Think and label. Label each of these pictures with one of the words in the world. Let's see the answers. Number 1. Dry. Number 2. Hot. Number 3. Wet. Number 4. Cold. Exercise number 1. Ask and answer. Work with a friend. Ask and answer questions about the desert. Use the information on pages 30 and 31 of your class book to help you. Let's see the answers. What are deserts like? They are very dry places. Where are deserts? There are deserts in Australia, Asia, Africa, and North and South America. What is the weather like? Most deserts are very hot during the day, but at night it can be very cold. Sometimes it doesn't rain in the desert for many years. What animals live in the desert? There are camels, oryx, gazelles, snakes, lizards, scorpions, and lots of different insects. What plants grow in the desert? There are small plants and bushes, and planets like cockroaches. What people live in the desert? There are the nomads, the Bedou, Tuareg, and Aborigines. Exercise number 2. Think and read. Now you know more about deserts. What do you know about grasslands and cold places? Remove cut-out page E from page 111 at the back of this book. Write with a friend and find out more about grasslands and cold places. Now, Let's read these texts together and fill in the blank with the correct answer. Number 1. Where are grasslands? There are grasslands in Africa, Asia, Australia, North and South America, and the south of Europe. Number 2. What is the weather like? Grasslands are very hot. It usually rains a lot in one season. Number 3. What animals live there? In grasslands in Africa, there are elephants, zebras, giraffes, and lots of other wild animals. Number 4. What plants grow there? There are lots of grasses and some trees and bushes. Exercise number 2. Write. Remove cutout page F from page 109 at the back of this book. Write questions and answers about cold places. Use the information on the cutout page about grasslands and cold places to help you. Show your writing to a friend and then put it in your portfolio. Exercise number 1. Sort and listen. Look at the names of the continents in the globe. Say the names yourself and decide how many syllables are there in each word. Write the syllables in the syllable chart. Let's see the answers. 2 syllables, Asia, Europe. 3 syllables, Africa. 4 syllables, America, Australia, Antarctica. Exercise number 2. Read, think and listen. Look at these 3 words. Desert, rainforests, grassland. Mark the syllables in each word. Now, look at the poems below. This type of poem is called a haiku. It's a type of poetry that first came from Japan. Now listen to the haikus. Tall trees with green leaves stretching to the sky above in the rainforest. Hot sun, yellow sand, making this a desert land under bright blue skies. A haiku doesn't have to rhythm. It's like a picture in words. All haikus have the same number of lines. Look at the 2 haikus again. How many lines does each one have? 3 lines. Each line of a haiku always has the same number of syllables in it. How many syllables are there in each line? Now complete these rules for writing a haiku. A haiku must have 3 lines. The first line must have 5 syllables. The second line must have 7 syllables. The third line must have 5 syllables. Exercise number 3. Write a haiku. Remove cutout page 8 from page 83 at the back of this book. Write your own haiku about the environment or nature. Show it to your friends and then put it in your portfolio. Exercise number 1. Read and answer. Look at this email from Ahmed. Read through the email quickly and answer these questions. Dear Pedro, are you going to enter the IKC environment competition? I am. I want to do a project about rainforests because I think they are amazing. I have got some information about rainforests, but I need some more facts about the kinds of animals and planets that live in them. I know you live near the Amazon rainforest, and I wanted to know if you have any information or pictures that you could send me. I hope you can help me. If I win the competition, I want to visit the Amazon rainforest and you. Thanks, Ahmed. Now, let's read the questions and see the answers. Number 1. Who was the email to? Pedro. Number 2. What does Ahmed want information about? Rainforests, planets, and animals. Number 3. Where does Pedro live? Near the Amazon rainforest. Number 4. What environment does Ahmed want to visit if he wins the competition? The Amazon rainforest. Exercise number 2. Read and choose. Look at Pedro's reply to Ahmed. Read it through the email quickly and choose the correct answer to these questions. Hi Ahmed. Yes, I'm going to enter the IKC environment competition too. I'm doing a project about cold places because I don't know much about them. Last year, I did a project about rainforests at school. I got some information from a friend of mine who lives in Malaysia. I've attached the photos and information about animals and planets that live in the rainforest to this email. I hope it helps you. Good luck with the competition. Bye for now. Pedro. Number 1. Where did Pedro get information about planets and animals that live in the Asian rainforests? C. From a friend who lives in Malaysia. Number 2. What environment is Pedro doing this project about? B. Cold places. Exercise number 1. Read, think and answer. Read and answer these questions. Look back through the information in Unit 3 of the class book and skills book to help you. Let's see the answers. Number 1. Who sent information to Ahmed about rainforests, planets, and animals? Pedro. Number 2. When did Pedro do a project about rainforests? Last year. Number 3. Where do orangutan lives? In rainforests in Southeast Asia. Number 4. Why don't many plants grow in the desert? Because there is so little water. Number 5. How big can a rafflesia flower grow? Up to 1 meter across. Exercise number 2. Read, think and match. Think about these question words. When do we use each one? Now complete the rules. We use who to ask about people. We use where to ask about places. We use when to ask about time. We use why to ask for a reason. We use how to ask about the size or quantity of something. Exercise number 3. Think and answer. Read these questions and then write the answers for yourself. In this exercise, there is no correct and wrong answer. The answers will be informations about yourself. Now, listen to me reading the questions. Number 1. Who is your best friend? Number 2. Where do you live? Number 3. When is your birthday? Number 4. Why do you go to school? Number 5. How tall are you? Exercise number 1. Read and think. Before starting to do research about new topic, it helps to write down everything you already know. Look at Ahmed's planning sheet about rainforests. Let's read Ahmed's planning sheet. What I know. They are very hot and wet. Lots of animals and birds live there. What I want to know. How hot and wet are they? Where are rainforests? What plants grow there? What animals, birds, and insects live there? What I learned. Exercise number 2. Read and find. Look at Ahmed's notes. Did he find all the information he wanted? Did he find extra information? Underline the extra information Ahmed found. Let's see the answers. Exercise number 3. Think and plan. Remove cutout page 9 from page 81 at the back of this book. Think about the topic of your project and complete the topic planning sheet for yourself. Keep your topic planning sheet in your portfolio. Exercise number 1. Look and think. Look again at the description of picture plants on page 35 of your class book. What does this piece of writing tell us? Choose one of the ideas in the list below. The answer is, it tells us facts and information about something. We use this kind of writing when we want to describe facts and information about a topic. It's called report writing. Exercise number 2. Look, think and discuss. Look again at the description of picture plants on page 35 of your class book and answer these questions. How many paragraphs are there? 3 paragraphs. What does each paragraph tell us? Paragraph 1 gives a general introduction about the topic. Paragraph 2 gives us more details about the topic. Paragraph 3 gives us a closing statement about the topic. Exercise number 3. Read, think and complete. Look at this information about picture planets. Use the verbs in the picture planet to help you complete the sentences. Let's see the answers. Number 1. Picture plants grow in rainforests. Number 2. They have a nice smell. Number 3. They eat insects. Number 4. They have slippery leaves. Number 5. They can hold more than 2 liters of liquid. Now, look at the writing on page 35 of your class book and the sentences here to help you complete this rule about report writing. When we write factual report, we usually use the present simple tense. Exercise number 1. Read and think. Rainforests are full of the most amazing plants and animals. How much do you know about them? Let's read these informations about the animals and the planets in the rainforests. Rainforests have the biggest spider in the world and the longest snake in the world, the monkey with the longest tail in the world, the smallest spider in the world, the largest bird in the rainforest, the heaviest snake in the world, the noisiest monkey in the rainforest, the smallest bird in the world. Exercise number 2. Read, share, and answer. Your teacher will give you information about some rainforests, planets, and animals on activity cards. Read the information on your activity card and share it with the rest of your group. Use the information to name the planets and animals in the tree above. Let's see the answers. Exercise number 1. Read and think. When we compare two things, people or animals, we usually add er to the adjective and use the word than after it. Look at the way the adjectives short and cold are used to compare different things. Raya is shorter than Naila. The Antarctic is colder than Africa. The adjectives shorter and colder are called comparative adjectives. Exercise number 2. Read, think, and complete. Most comparative adjectives follow the rule that we add er to the end of the adjective. But be careful. Look at the words in the chart to help you complete these rules about comparative adjectives. Use the letters and words in the rafflesia to help you complete the rule. To make most adjectives into comparative adjectives, we add er. For adjectives ending in e, we add r. For adjectives with two syllables ending in y, we take away the y and add ier. For adjectives with one syllable ending with one vowel and one consonant, we double the consonant and add er. But be careful. For adjectives with one syllable ending with one vowel and the consonant w, we only add er. Exercise number 3. Read, think, and change. Read the information in these sentences and complete them using comparative adjectives. Let's see the answers. Number 1 is done for you. A Komodo dragon is longer than a Baranti. Number 2. An African elephant is heavier than an Indian elephant. Number 3. The Sahara Desert is larger than the Namibia Desert. Number 4. A rafflesia is bigger than an orchid. Number 5. A sloth is slower than a cheetah. Exercise number 4. Read and think. When we compare 3 or more things, people or animals, we usually add est to the adjective and write the word the before it. Look at the way the adjectives tall and long are used to compare different things. The giraffe is the tallest animal in the world. The river Nile is the longest river in the world. The adjectives tallest and longest are called superlative adjectives. Exercise number 5. Read, think, and complete. Most superlative adjectives follow the rule that we add the before the adjective and est to the end of it. But be careful. Look carefully at the words in the chart to help you complete these rules about superlative adjectives. Use the letters and words in the picture planet to help you complete the rules. To make most adjectives into superlative adjectives, we add the and est. For adjectives ending in e, we add the and est. For adjectives with two syllables ending in y, we take away the y and add the and iest. For adjectives with one syllable ending with one vowel and one consonant, we double the consonant and add the and est. But be careful. For adjectives with one syllable ending with one vowel and the consonant w, we only add the and est. Exercise number 6. Think and write. Look at the pictures of rainforests, planets, and animals and write a sentence about each one. Let's read the example. The hummingbird is the smallest bird in the world. Number 1. The anaconda is the heaviest snake in the world. Number 2. The rafflesia is the largest flower in the world. Number 3. The Komodo dragon is the longest lizard in the world. Number 4. The sloth is the slower animal in the world. We reached to the end of our video today. Thank you for listening and watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.